decent amount of time. I'm on the move. I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving work. So, y'all know I take the breaks, and I just be looking, seeing what happens, and also I like to really look at when somebody's like behind on something that we've already studied, researched, and found evidence to conclude um, what something really is, right? And this dating thing is so funny how people just use it like it's really the thing to do, and they try to sell it. It's even funnier that women complain about the dating market that they control and created. Uh, give a few take, give a few or take a few things from history um, that was more so society as a whole, not necessarily women by themselves. Uh, Quick breakdown, the introduction of the cities forming during the Industrial Revolution, more women coming in contact with more men in cities, uh, getting into education, and then so forth and so on, where different freedoms and rights, sexual freedom came into play. Now, let's talk about rights and freedoms. When you abuse your rights and freedoms, and when you do what a lot of women say they can do, like have fun or do what they want when they're single, blame men for everything, and then try to copycat or say that they're doing what men do, which is a mistake because they blame all men, and all men aren't responsible for their bad experiences. That's another thing. But they get upset at this current market, and it's all their fault. Your body, your choice, your sexual freedoms. You went out and had fun. You slept with a lot of different dudes. A lot of y'all had all kinds of X activities, trains, video, orgies, swingers, one night stands, friends with benefits, call up, maintenance men. Everything that they wanted to do, they went and done it, but then they forgot one key thing, right? Men control taking you out, actually giving you a date, as well as a commitment for a relationship and a marriage. That's that's bottom line. We know that, but they don't realize like we are the ones who look at certain criteria, the qualifications. You got to make us feel good. We got to feel like we can trust you. We got to feel like um, that we can cooperate together. We also gotta, as men, we also gotta evaluate how many men does this woman know? Has this woman been around? Has this woman been ran through? They think that we're supposed to take high body counts. We're supposed to take used up women, whether new or old, young, women, so take their exes as male friends or otherwise aligned with in a relationship. You know, like you got to do so much now to investigate a woman that if you don't, you're gonna get what you asked for. You're gonna be sent somewhere looking crazy. On YouTube the other day, there was a stream that had a study, an article showing that 95% of American women have had a train ran on them. And these women refuse to tell you body counts. They refuse to discuss uh, sexual history with you. They have something to hide. See, they want to trick you into a relationship and a marriage. They want to trick you into dating, you know, and it's to the point to where like you reap what you sow. Like they've done all this dirt, don't never want to admit to it. They falsely blamed a lot of men. They went out and abused their own rights and freedoms, and then they were just downright nasty, disrespectful, just about the things between men and women in general. And they started this stuff first, right? And that's the crazy thing. But now you want to cry because the ones who have to take you on the date, give you the commitment, the relationship, and the marriages have pulled back. Nobody wants to marry a 304. Nobody wants to marry an untrustworthy woman. You know, nobody wants to date, be seen, marry, be in a relationship with a woman who's been around town. Knows every spot, every nook and cranny, knows all the guys. Nobody wants that. And these women don't get it. They think they can come straight out the streets or the sidewalk and into a marriage. And what's so funny is that all of them not only have had damn near trains ran on them, but they're all for sale. They're all for sale. Mr. Jap told you maybe 3, 4 years ago, maybe longer than that they were for sale. I agree with Jap on some things. And you gotta, I warn you guys, like when y'all be on YouTube and you be listening to all these podcasts and panels and content creators, the ones that aren't telling the truth are the ones with the most subscribers. The ones that tell the truth have the least subscribers. They don't want you to know the truth because it'll be even worse for them. They won't get nothing, right? And that's why I came up with reverse hypergamy, 3 years ago, to combat just the conversation about hypergamy. Hypergamy gets on my nerves. I don't even want to hear that. Because they're trying to sound scientific and they're trying to generalize it, but something else is going on beyond the scope of natural, normal hypergamy. The shit is something else. It's really prostitution, it's desperation. It's so many women out here now that are pay for play or looking for roommates to help pay bills and offering sex. It's so crazy out here now that you will wonder, like, all you had to do was be traditional, be smart enough to understand who's the best guy for you in the long run. Stop listening to media. Stop listening to your girlfriends. Stop fraternizing with coworkers. Um, Stay away from the bad dudes, especially the haters and dirty Macs, and just be with that one guy and not, and work together and build together. But they wanted to have fun. They wanted to be greedy. They wanted to demand at particular times for whatever reason. The street dude, the dude who had the great job, high earner who didn't care about nothing but what he wanted to do. They wanted to go have fun in the streets, in college, even at work parties. Now they're complaining because they've done so much. They've done they've done so much stuff that it's to the point of no return. They're all 304s and side chicks. Just think about that. A study. It ain't us talking. It's not the manosphere talking. What's going on, Starwind? It ain't us talking. It's not the manosphere talking. A study came out. It said 95% of American women have had a train ran on them. You know, is it possible for a woman to recover from something like that? She probably done something in her 20s, and she's probably what, 40 something now? Maybe she done it in her early teens, and she's 30 something now. Is it possible? That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, you got to get money, man. You got to get money. You got to stay in shape. You got to get that passport. You got to eat right. You know, you got to stay ahead of the game. Keep your bills low. You got to stay ahead of the game out here, man. Another thing about these dates is these motherfucking dates, man. Uh, these motherfuckers cost more than ever. So if you even wanted to take a chick on a date, you got to really want to do it yourself. And really, the chick is at your mercy, especially if she don't want to pay for shit. And that's if she passed the test enough for you to even be like, you know what, I just want some damn company. Let me take this broad with me. I don't understand why these females don't really register with economics. They're supposed to be so educated and supposed to know um, just basic knowledge, arithmetic, and they don't get it. Ain't nobody just taking y'all on a date for a lot of reasons. Most of it has to do with your behavior and your history, you know? But that's what's going on. You know, they're getting mad. Like, y'all treated guys bad. You know, a chick at my job was talking about, oh, I want to go on a date just to get some food. I said, you need to stop doing that. I'm like, these guys are going to remember that, and they're also going to know your name. If you do it enough to too many guys, your name will spread, just like in the bedroom. I told her. I was like, why come you just won't go and cook? Why come you just won't find a dude you like? Why you got to try to run through a bunch of dudes for food or whatever? And you ain't just gonna go and get some food. Some of these guys gonna get the smack. You know, why y'all think they don't want to go to these restaurants? They put a list out. They don't want to go to these certain restaurants no more because they done been there over and over. They done went with different dudes, and they done gave up the buns on quite a few occasions going to those places, and it didn't work. They didn't get no commitment. They're not getting taken care of. They can't pull off the soft girl era. So now it's like, well, let's go to an extreme. Now you want your demands and your prices go up. Really? And I tell women all the time, like, why would I jump through hoops when one dude only got it for a blunt? All he had to do was find one blunt, and he got what he wanted. You know, it's weird out here. It's like nobody can make sense of what's going on but us. I see guys every day, man, these big YouTubers trying to sell dating, talk about dating, have panels. Men should do this, women should do that. Shit don't work, man. It don't work. Number one, dating is hoeing. A man ain't even supposed to date. And you gotta be honest with yourself. Whatever you are out here doing, just say you're doing that. If I was out here hoeing, I'd be like, I'm hoeing. I done told a female before, I used to be a hoe. You know, and then you grow up and then you change and you move different. Especially if you was making mistakes, right? I tell females now, I passport in court. And you ought to hear how I talk to females over here that even attempt to talk to me. I straight cut into them. I have no cut card. You do not get a date if you're going on dates already with other dudes. You can talk to me and text me, that's all you're going to get. And I'm not taking you serious if you talking to other dudes, going on dates with other dudes. If you definitely sleeping with somebody, you get absolutely zero. Tells them straight out the gate. I've had females say, I ain't never heard a dude talk to me like it. I ain't never had a dude talk to me like it because them other dudes are stupid. All they wanted was some pussy. If they could get it. If they couldn't get it, they'll beg and be at your, they'll be like a mama's boy. You know, people call them simps, but dudes be mama's boy for the pussy. They don't want to say the wrong thing. They want to be quiet. They don't want to speak up. They think it's unmanly to be straightforward and assertive. Well, that's how you wind up marrying a hoe, because you never asked questions. You never took the time to investigate and look. You just rolled with the program, was all chivalrous and serving and quiet, just so you could always feel that was the way to get the pussy. Meanwhile, it's documented that 95% of women have had a train ran on them for free and for pay. You know, it's even worse if these women are having trains ran on them later in life, late 20s, in their 30s, lo and behold, in their 40s and up. And everybody keeps selling dating. I told everybody, we debunked dating over here on this channel. We debunked it. We proved it was whoredom. We proved its origins and what women have done to it and what they have done to themselves. They damn near ruined the country. The stuff that you see going on in this country right now is partially due to their behavior. It is highly linked to their behavior. If you don't have kept women in a nuclear family that holds the line all the way to the end with the husband, your society is going to collapse. Or it's going to be in uproar. It's going to be in disarray. These women decided that they want a lot of different types of sex, a lot of different types of dudes, sex with a lot of different men, and they think at some point later down the road, walk off and be normal and be stable and be married. Crazy. Crazy. Even with the studies where it says usually after 5 to 10 men, a woman is not suitable for marriage no more. That's on top of a train ran on or a threesome. So I'm telling you guys, man, like, we are years ahead. Go back and check the catalog and see how people are just now catching up, along with the stealing they've been doing. Dating is hoeing. You are a 304 if you date. There's something called courting. Courting is for people who keep their partners to a minimum, who take long breaks in between relationships, after breakups. That is for somebody who wants to be serious. You don't spend a dime. You don't take a chick serious. You don't entertain a woman doing anything with another man. For a woman to tell you, yeah, I'm dating, I'm seeing other people, what do I need to spend some money for? What do I need to take her serious for? Why do I need to put any kind of stock in her? I could just text or hit her up and be done with it. You're only supposed to talk to who you really, really like, who you really feel something for, have a connection, stimulation with. You don't have to a bunch of different. You don't have to experiment. That's why we had more marriages and families back then, because we did more courting. We didn't do dating, and it was organized. These people crazy, man. How can you get mad about something that you done? How can you not like something that you done? Doesn't make sense to me. All this road crazy, man. You got all that in your system. You got all them spirits, different people, all that in your system, and you think you gonna walk around and find somebody and be productive with them. Really? Just keep watching, man. Y'all keep watching. It's ridiculous. It's so bad right now, man. The stories that I've been hearing lately, it's so bad that I'm gonna have to make streams about it. I'm gonna talk about these young girls um, that don't even want boyfriends. These young girls got boys buying them shoes and stuff. Young boys. I'm talking about young boys who ain't even started life yet, spending their extra money buying girls shoes that don't commit to them. I know a little chick right now, 21 years old, got a closet full of shoes. She said all boys bought them. And I'm thinking in my head, how many of these niggas that you fuck and you don't want a boyfriend? And these niggas just ain't caking you like that. You just ain't. You might get a few of them here and there, but these niggas ain't finna just give it up to you like that. You doing something. Young girls with multiple dudes early. Don't make it out of high school. Body count 10 already. Easy. Body count 10 in high school. By the time they hit their 20s, they already 20 dudes deep. About to make a turn, family. Y'all hold on real quick. I'm on the move. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a stream, but it stuff is crazy, man. You wouldn't believe it. But I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta bust a couple moves. I promise to get y'all another stream in. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be safe. Y'all be cool. It's your boy Zulu Gunner. Like, share, subscribe, comment.